Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do a Q&A. So I've got Alicia here helping me out, so she's going to read out the questions and then I'll answer them.
What is your first kiss story and how old were you?
So I was 13 when I had my first kiss, and I went to a party, one of my friend's parties, and my dad was really close with her dad. So my dad came and helped out at the party and just hung around and whatnot. And me and one of my friends, we really wanted to have a kiss and kiss a guy for our first time. But I was like, no, I really can't. My dad's here. I can't do that when my dad's at this party, even though he wasn't where we all were. So next thing you know, I was in one of those egg chairs with a guy and we kissed, and literally everyone at the party was watching. Luckily my dad didn't see, and I'm pretty sure to this day he doesn't know, so let's hope he's not watching this video.
Are you a virgin, and if not, when did you lose your virginity?
So I'm not a virgin and I lost it when I was 17.
What is the most/worst embarrassing period story?
This one is a great one, cracks me up every time. So I went to my sister's graduation and I got my period while I was there, and it went on my dress. Kind of just blended into my dress, so that wasn't so bad. But I went to put a tampon in, went to the toilet and stuff, and I put it in and it felt really uncomfortable, and I was like, it doesn't seem like it's in right. So I kept on checking, going to the toilet and checking, but it was fine, it was in properly. Anyway, so I get home that night and I take my tampon out, and turns out I left half of the wrapper on my tampon, the plastic. So I put it up with plastic on it. So yeah.
What is your goal with YouTube?
So at the moment, I just want to upload videos weekly or fortnightly, but my goal is to upload them daily.
What is your favourite movie and why?
My favourite movie is Stick It, and it's just a classic. I love it. Everyone that I know that's seen it loves it. It's a classic.
What is your biggest regret and why?
My biggest regret would have to be in 2017. I found out I needed surgery on my hip. This was when I was still doing gymnastics, and so I chose to wait until the comp season was over so I could get it and still compete. And so I waited 8 months to get it, and that was my regret, waiting, because it was just so painful and it wasn't worth waiting 8 months.
Do you regret dropping out of school?
Part of me yes, part no. So there's parts where I wish I got to experience. So obviously I didn't get to do graduation because I didn't graduate, and I didn't get a year 12 jumper, just small things like that. So but in all probably not, because school wasn't exactly for me. I never liked it. I didn't do very well at school, so yeah.
What is your biggest goal in makeup?
My goal in makeup is probably to do a course, and I'd also love to do, a YouTube video on makeup. Well, probably when I'm a little bit better, but yeah.
What is your favourite food?
Now, are we talking savoury or sweet or both? Okay, look, we can't narrow it down to one, but we'll say a few. So for sweet, I'm not genuinely a sweet tooth. I am a sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth, or I am a sweet tooth? I have a sweet tooth. She's like my English teacher, guys.
Yeah. I
can't do English. Sorry, I'll get back to the point. He's eating my toe.
What? I wish you could show them.
My dog is currently eating my toe.
Alfred, come here.
So I'd have to say mango sorbet. I think I'm addicted to it. I love it. And chocolate. Love chocolate. And then for savoury, I'd have to say the Thai dish pad see ew and lasagna.
What is your favourite colour?
My favourite colour is Tiffany blue.
How did you get into gymnastics?
So there's like two kind of reasons I got into gymnastics. So one of them is I would just go to school every day and just go on the monkey bars all the time, and I'd come home with blisters and blood all over my hands because I'd just be on them so much. And then another reason is I was a very energetic kid. So I would drive my parents up the walls, annoy them, just have so much energy. And so they were kind of like, you know, when she needs to use this energy for something so that when I'm at home, I'm not driving them nuts. So they put me in gymnastics.
What is your favourite part of diving?
My favourite part of diving is the social aspects. 90% of the time I go to diving just to see my friends and talk. Except, you know, I'm not actually allowed to train with my best friend because we just talk so much and our coaches normally split us up. But yeah.
What is your favourite dive?
That's a bit of a hard one because I don't think I can narrow it down to one dive, I should say. So I'll say 3. So definitely front 2.5 on 1 meter tuck. There's a hair in me. In my nail, not in me. Sorry.
I think you needed a few drinks for this.
Ooh, Alfie, stop it. He's knocking the stairs.
Alfie, come here.
Oh, his bottom is underneath it.
Come here. Here.
It's all good, guys. We're not going to fall over. You guys will one day see my dog. He's pretty darn cute.
At me like that, don't.
And then also front 3.5 on 3 meter and back twisting. So back 1.5 on 3 meter.
What was your biggest goal when you were younger?
When I was younger, I wasn't like, I don't know, most kids when they're like in a sport like gymnastics, as I was doing, we'll just use that as an example. Most people were like, oh, I want to go to the Olympics, that's what I want to do. But I never really wanted to do that. I think my goal was definitely to, you know, compete for Australia in a team with Australia, but it wasn't necessarily the Olympics, Commonwealth Games. It didn't have to be one of those big comps. Another goal was to go overseas for gymnastics.
If you could bring back one person from the dead, who and why?
So for this one, I'm going to say 2 because I don't have just one person. So one of them would be my great-grandma. She was just the sweetest person, so supportive of everything. Like, no matter what, she was just supportive. And she was just so kind-hearted, had the biggest heart, and yeah, it was just so sweet. And then the other person would have to be my uncle. He died last year and he was just really young when he died, and I think he left this world too early, and the way he left just wasn't the right way. And there was just many things he wanted to do with his life, but he didn't get the chance to. So that's why I would bring him back.
Have you ever thought about living overseas? And if you have, do you want to?
So I have thought about it, but I don't want to. And the reason for that is I've just seen Australia always as my home and like somewhere to live, where I see all the other countries and overseas places, like they're holiday places, they're places that I want to travel to, not places that I want to live in. I don't know. I just think I'll always live in Australia. I definitely want to live in different states, but yeah. She's playing with the dog, not focusing on what she's meant to be doing.
Which do you prefer, gym or diving?
I'm gonna have to say gymnastics, just because I did that, you know, for 11 years of my life, where I've only done diving for 2.5. I know I just have always had a very big love for gymnastics, and I love diving, but I don't think there's the same connection. Thank you guys heaps for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if there's any videos you think I could do or you want me to do, just comment down below some ideas. And also I might do a part 2 if you guys want me to. So again, comment down below if you'd like me to do a part 2. See you guys next week.